to this tutorial. So I decided to show you how I've been doing my brows recently, because when I filmed this video I was just about to go on my travels, so I wanted to take kind of less bulky and heavy products, so I decided to opt for an eyebrow pencil rather than my dip brow. I'm not a big fan of eyebrow pencils usually, just because I'm not very good with them, in all honesty. I'm better with the dip brow, but I've been really loving the way my brows have turned out recently using the brow pencil. This is the Brow Wiz from Anastasia Beverly Hills in the shade Chocolate. What I do is do the exact same thing I would do with a dip brow, just in kind of lighter strokes, so yeah. And then I would just conceal underneath my brow just to carve it out. This is the Anastasia concealer. I can't remember what shade number it is. I honestly just grab whatever shade I have. I have 3 of these. Then I'm just going to blend the concealer into the skin and then set that into place using some Rimmel Stay Matte powder. Then I'm going to apply some tape to the outer corner of the eye, and now we're ready to go for the fun part. So I'm using the Modern Renaissance palette, my well-loved palette, as you can see here. I'm taking the shade Burnt Orange on my Sigma blending brush and blending this into the crease using windshield wiper motions back and forth. Then I'm going in with the shade Real Girl, another one of my favourite shades, like a warm orange shade. I love this eyeshadow. I'm taking this on a fluffy brush. I think this is my MAC blending brush, but you can use any kind of blending brush you have. Everything I use will be listed in the description box down below. But yeah, I'm just blending it into the outer corner and then bringing it into the middle. I kind of knew the base of what I wanted to do for this makeup look. I wanted to do orange on the top and blue on underneath. But I just kind of, you know, gathered up my bits around my room, whatever kind of like orange makeup I could find, and then applied it. So this is a blush from Sleek, it's the Lace palette. I took the orange shade just on top of that Real Girl, just to kind of blend it out a little bit, and then I went in with the concealer again just to kind of like carve out the crease of my eye. Since filming this tutorial, I found an easy way to do it. You kind of like apply the concealer, look up, and it will kind of mark where you need to carve it out to, because otherwise I'll kind of hold down my eye before I set it and it will still transfer later on. But yeah, that's a nice little tip, and you'll see that in future tutorials as well. So I'm just going to apply some shadow to the lid. I can't remember the name of the shadow as I've put all my makeup away, because I filmed this video like 3 weeks ago and I've only got around to editing it. But I'm applying the shade very heavily to the lid and then blending out the edges with whatever's left on that fluffy brush that had Real Girl on it. I just think this makeup looks really pretty and striking, and you can definitely switch up. Like if you wanted to put a purple underneath the lower lash line or an orange or whatever colour you wanted to, like it just looks so nice and it's really striking. I'm applying some gel liner. I'm taking the Sigma gel liner in the shade Wicked with the EO6 Sigma gel liner brush. This is the only brush I can do gel liner with just because it's so thin and so easy to use. Like if you're really careful, I promise you your liner will be on point. Use a piece of tape, you know, be really gentle and it will look amazing. So I'm taking my sweet time with this, just applying like a tail on the outer corner and then joining up with the middle. And then I'm going to keep adding product until I like the way it looks. Then I'm taking my very dirty Ultimate Glow Kit from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I love this palette so much. It just has a lot of fallout, which is why it's so messy, but it's fine. It doesn't ruin any makeup look or anything, because I always do my eyes first if I'm using it on the eyes, and the cheeks is absolutely fine. It doesn't get everywhere or anything like that. Then I'm going to curl my lashes just using my Avon eyelash curler and applying a generous coat of mascara. This is the Maybelline Big Shot mascara. Once I've applied a generous coat of mascara, I'm going with the Eyelaw number 100 lashes. These are just kind of like basic everyday lashes for me. They just got a little bit of volume and they flick out at the outer corner, which is what suits my eye shape. So then I'm going to apply a primer. I'm using my favourite L'Oreal True Match, like the Bronze Glow thing I call it. It does actually have a proper name, but I just call it the Bronze Glow. I really want to invest in the iconic London illuminators to use under my foundation. I just don't have the money right now, but I want to buy those very soon. So fingers crossed you'll see them in a video sometime soon. Anyway, I'm going in with a foundation. This is the MAC Pro Longwear foundation. I haven't used this in a hot minute. I just wanted to try it out today. I blended it like lows down my neck later on in the video, just because even though I had fake tan on, it's such a dark foundation, you know. It's NW25. Then I'm going in with a contour shade. This is Mink from Anastasia Beverly Hills. You know the drill: under the cheekbones, around the forehead, down the centre of the nose, and under the chin, under the lip. You know the deal. Then I'm taking this super cool contour brush from Sigma. It's got like a rounded like shape to it, and it's really cool to blend out product. It just fits in your cheekbones so nicely, and it's really soft as well. So blending that out into the skin. And then for concealer, I'm taking the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. I've never tried this before. I do like it. I don't think it's like incredible. I'm not blown away or anything, but it does the job pretty damn well. So I'm just going to highlight and conceal. So in the middle of my forehead, under my eyes, in like a triangle shape, because it really brightens up your under eye. And then down the nose, on the top of the lip, and on my chin. Pretty much everywhere we didn't put the contour shade will have concealer on it. But yes, just apply my concealer all over my face. Then I'm taking this squidgy Miracle Complexion Sponge from Real Techniques, and I'm just going to blend this into the skin. I put this on super speed because it can be quite boring to watch. But then I'm going in with this amazing glow pot from Topshop. You've probably seen it all over YouTube. It's in the shade Gleam, and it just looks amazing when you set it with a powder highlighter. So I'm going to blend that into the skin, cheekbones, just above the eyebrows and the top of the lip, using a mini beauty blender. This one is from Primark. You could use a big beauty blender, but just wanted to use a little one just because I wanted to be extra, you know? Why the hell not? So blending that into the skin. I'm going to take my big beauty blender just to kind of like, you know, add some extra blend. Then I'm going to mix these two shades that I'm pointing to here. I can't see the names, but I will have listed it down below, from the Ultimate Glow Kit, and I'm just going to apply a lot and a lot and a lot of highlights all over my face. And then once that's applied, I'm going to set the rest of my face using the Rimmel Stay Matte Press Powder, my go-to, my favourite, my want-to-be, be-all and end-all powder. Yes, I'm just setting everything into place, make sure it lasts. It was so hot when I filmed this video. Like, I'm thinking of the heat now and I'm dying. It's quite cold at the moment actually in England. We've kind of lost the summer. But when I filmed this, it was like at least 29-30 degrees in my flat, and I was dying. It was so hot. And you can see the red on my scalp from where I literally dyed my hair the morning of filming this video. The red always washes out the next wash for some reason, like off my scalp. So please ignore that. Let's just pretend it's a new fashion trend. Anyway, I rambled through the whole of that, but I just applied some blue eyeliner to the inner rims of my eyes, smudged it into my lower lash line, and then set it into place using this fiery blue? It's not fiery, what's it called? Electric blue. Why did I want to say fiery? I don't know. Blue under my lower lash line. Then I just took a blending brush just to kind of like blend out the highlight I put on the brow bone. And then I'm going to contour. I'm taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit in the shade Java, which is my favourite, and I'm going to blend this under my cheekbone, across my temples, down the sides of my nose, and anywhere that I kind of want to detract the attention from. So anything that you want to make look smaller or further in, like sunken into your face, that's where you apply the contour. And anything you want to bring out, that's where you apply the highlighter. It's quite like simple if you think about it. I feel like contouring can be quite a daunting subject sometimes, but now where it's such like a popular makeup trick to do. I remember when people would only contour for a night out. I just do it every day now. It's just kind of just what I do. Just pick my makeup up, but look, contouring. Anyway, I'm taking the banana shade from the Anastasia contour kit, applying this everywhere we put the highlight. I call this my beautifying powder. It just makes my skin look really flawless. I'm always running out of this stuff. Like, if you see, it's the only one in the palette that's hit pan. Then I'm going to mix it with the shade Vanilla and apply this under my eyes and a little bit on top of the highlight, just going to blend it into the skin. Then I'm going to apply the NYX matte bronzer in the shade medium all over my face. I'm not gonna lie, I was sweating a lot when I filming this video just because of how hot it was. Like, you can see me like fanning myself with my mouth, but and the fact that I tied my hair up, my hair is sticking to my neck. It was so hot when I filmed this video, and under those lights as well. So that's why the bronzer on like the top left of my forehead has gone a little bit patchy, because when I applied it kind of like stuck to, yeah, it's a bit gross, but I had to film this video for you. So maybe if you applied this makeup without the studio lights, you wouldn't feel like you're dying. That's why I tied my hair up when I filmed this tutorial, because I just couldn't. It was so hot. I'm literally just talking about how hot it is. Anyway, I applied some mascara to my lower lashes, and then the lip liner. This is Max Spice, I believe, I want to say. It looks like Spice from here. Sorry, I filmed this video 3 weeks ago. Just take your favourite nude lip liner. It really doesn't matter which one. Actually, now it's on my lips, I can tell that as well. Yeah, this is well lip liner all over your lips, and then I applied some pretty lip gloss for the summer glowy vibe. I can't remember which name of this is, but I will link it down below. Yeah, that is the finished makeup look, guys. I really hope you enjoyed watching this tutorial as much as I did filming it, even though I was dying of the heat. But yeah, if you like this makeup tutorial, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Please subscribe, and I shall see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!